All right, another day down. Had a phenomenal breakfast. It was provided by Stanford to the homeless shelter, and lunch not so great. And so, yeah, Stanford really started the day off strong, and then lunch is like Salisbury steak or something. I don't really know what it was, but and rice and some vegetables. The vegetables were better than yesterday. Anyway, didn't do a whole lot. Went to Stanford campus after breakfast and walked around a little bit, tested out their bus, and then, came back and went to the library, charged things up. And so, I mean, really, I napped at the library. It's really crazy how little can get done just trying to survive as homeless, just trying to eat inexpensively as possible and all that. And I mean, if you walk, depending, the crazy thing is, it's like to go to the library, charge, to do this, to do that, you have to travel around a lot. And to get dinner, that's much harder. So if you're trying to go to the inexpensive places, I mean, it really requires a lot of walking. Now, if you get the free bus passes that they offer, which requires a waiting list after a certain point, they run out of them, and then you got to apply midway through. And so, transportation really is a crazy part. You walk a lot. I can walk anywhere between 12 and 25 miles a day. But, you can live pretty cheap. You can live an interesting life, but just know that you don't get a whole lot done. If you have a phone, you can, listen to a lot of stuff, a lot of podcasts or educational stuff, or you can just listen to comedy and not do anything. I'm finally getting back into the mood of like wanting to learn and get back into things. I've just been in a really weird state, as you've seen over the last 50 days. It's really eye-opening being at that psych ward. That psych ward was a big shocker, and then getting sleep again. And then I've run out of sleep, so I'm back in the more exhaustive state. I've really got to find a way to sleep more and not be limited, because by the time it gets dark and then by the time it gets light, you barely are getting 8 hours, and you got to be back up. If you're going to be in a concealed area, where I sleep, people start showing up, at 6. So, got to get up and out of there. Now, there are places that are more concealed, but then there are other thoughts, more bugs, more issues with that. So yeah, I mean, I'm really not 100% sure of where I'm going to start sleeping. When I slept at the police station, ironically, it was the best, because even though tons of people were showing up at the police station, like, no one bothered me. And I just laid there right by, the one area, and oh well, got to sleep in. Even on the concrete, it was better on my back than sleeping on the foldable chair bed things at the psych ward. I mean, it's just mind-blowing. Like, even the floor at the psych ward would have probably been better. And the fact that she was so nasty to me because I was just wondering, like, when I would get an actual bed. It's like, I don't know if it'll be comfy. It's like, I don't care about being comfy. It's like, this thing makes your back bend in weird ways. Like, pure insanity. It's like they give you Tylenol or pain medicine. It's like, I don't want pain medicine. Like, I don't need pain medicine other days when sleeping on the ground. This is crazy. And data centers, it's like internet and stuff. There is value, but I don't know. I don't really know what the future is going to bring. I mean, ultimately, there's no way to stop this. There's really no way to stop this because people are not going to give this stuff up. And as long as there's technology, people are going to continue innovating, continuing trying to innovate. And without going way backwards, we're still too close to this major innovation. There's still too much technology out there to stop this level of innovation. It's either go way back to simpler times or embrace this full on, like this full automated AI future and train AI to appreciate humanity. And if we don't appreciate humanity, like that's the biggest thing about this is feeding, housing, and self-actualized humans. If we're focused on that, and that's what we train AI to do, then these problems are not going to exist the same. We've got to get on board of humanity focused and not this BS that we're under. I've just got to figure out a way to break through. Or maybe we just got to wait for God to fix all this. I really don't know. I just know that this is my obsession. So that's what I'm stuck doing. It's like I do this automatically, whereas sometimes some of the God stuff I can do automatically, but it takes a lot more effort. Like this truly is my passion. This live, work, play, love, learn, pay it forward. Like this mission to create a fulfilling environment for humans. It's like, I would love to focus on the religious aspect, but there's so much suffering still in religious organizations, Jehovah's Witnesses. So many of them are suffering. It's like we need to do what we can. I mean, I'm not saying to turn away from God, but I'm saying we got to do what we can and have a balance here. We can't just hope and pray that it'll soon be fixed by God. I can't get over that. I can't let go like that. It's just depressing to me. And I want to just, rely on God, but, Jehovah, and that's ultimately why I'm not baptized. It's just been a struggle. It's been a challenge for me. I mean, I know I have faults and I gotta be a better person, and I can definitely become a lot better person. And, all that. It's just that relying solely just seems impractical when we're here and things are the way they are. I don't know, maybe I'm wrong. It's a struggle. It's a real struggle for me. Anyway, getting ready for bed. Gotta try to go to sleep as quick as possible. Gotta be up early. Another day. Gonna have a Bible study, so that'll be cool. And that's where I'm at. That's where my head's at. Just very, conflicted, but also, in this, the data center build out and all this. There's so many people are just stuck on surveillance and stupid stuff. It's frustrating. 15-minute cities. The 15-minute cities, it's good city design. Focus on surveillance and limiting of travel if that's what you're worried about, not sensible city design. People get so hung up on stupid things, and it just is frustrating. And that's the thing. It's like when getting frustrated with that, it's like, you know what? You can't just be consumed by that. If you be consumed by that, you don't get anything done. You just got to move forward. 15-minute city design is a good design. If surveillance is limiting the travel is the problem, okay, don't worry. don't have the surveillance state in it. Don't have the 1984 part of it. Like, it's that simple. Anyway, talk to you tomorrow.